If you love my interviews and you enjoy them, you like them, you learn a lot from them, please hit the subscription button, like, comment, and share. Guys, today I've been joined by a friend of the show. We're rolling out with young people. We have Edwin here, Ramatsitsi. Oh man, welcome to the show.
Great.
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. And you?
You look fresh, just like the last time we were here.
Yeah, a person must always look fresh, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You are the businessman. You are a businessman, man. You were a student doing your accounting science degree here at Vets. Both you and me were doing our third year. We're both initiated 2021. How's life have been since we last spoke?
I can say everything is going well. Just that as you are running a business, you always have challenges that you need to be facing. But so far, I can say everything is fine.
How are your clients now? It's exam time, you know.
Yeah, I'm just excited that we just got results that we are producing, man. I just happy that we've managed to produce 90 plus with ace. I can say I'm proud of my team and also proud of myself for producing more every term. Every time we always improve on what we are trying to achieve. So by June results that they're showing now, I can say, man, I'm very very proud of what we are doing to our country.
Mm, mm. No, man, that's great. All the best to you and your clients with these exams. So hopefully when we come back next semester, next term for them in high school, there will be so many distinctions.
Yeah, we're trying to produce those distinctions because I think those ones who joined us before June exam, they've saw that what we are trying to do. Also, parents are so proud and excited. I found they are texting us that yeah, I'm very very proud of you guys for your work. Such as yesterday, I just got that my student was struggling with maths. He was struggling with maths, total struggling with maths. That person who never believe that maths you can get distinction in maths, you can get more than 60%. But I just got greater results. You got 94%, which is A plus. I was like, is it if it's possible to get 94 plus 94%? It means yeah, we are really really working.
So before 94%, how many percent was getting?
I was getting 47, 50. That's where he was getting those marks. So now he has 94%. But it's not only 94%. His report is level sevens only. And the average that I saw was 89.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, with the year we are starting with someone who who's
I'm
we have an
impressed.
asset.
I'm impressed, man.
Yeah.
I'm impressed, man. That's dope. You know, we all have our difficult times in life, man. 2020, I published a book. Everyone was cheering for me. They thought I was doing great, you know. But
Yeah.
deep down, I was dealing with my own demons.
Hmm.
Now, most of the time when I talk about demons, I talk about the challenges that I go through. So that's my kind of lousy slang word to say temptations and tribulations and trials. I use the word demons. So we all have things that we deal with. We not most of the time we do share with people. So in saying that, man, what were your dark days in life? Were like Edwin son. Now it's bad.
I've experienced the dark days. These were with the West one. As I'm still young, no one told me that in life you're gonna meet these kind of challenges. Me by 2022, that was my worst year. That's where yeah, everything went south. When I was wanting things to go north, they were going south. So 2022, I saw it by around, it was May to June then. um what just happened last year things started to be went south because I just saw it by I gave someone my post for tutoring. They come and post as I have workers. They come and post at Vets. So after posting at Wits, they made a mistake and post on those pylons, the direction pylons here at in campus. So I didn't know that like they post in the pylons. Then I got a call from what do you call, like, is it the one like that, like you have to go and stamp for the post for agreement that you're posting in campus? Yeah, so it's just in metrics. I forgot the name. Is I forgot the name about that. So um they called me. They told me that like without even asking about can you remove those things, they just come to the like to main campus to our office. When I went there, they just gave me the papers of, it's like invoices now, fines for posting on the pylons. So totally like the amount that I was fined by Vets, like it was, when I was calculating it, one pylon was 8,000 and something. If you post on the one pylon, 8,000 and something. So totally like they charged me 50 something thousand.
Yeah.
So they were wanting to add because there were still other pylons that they didn't check. They checked like West Campus, like there was a pylon. So they checked that those bigger pylons, they were like wanted to replace them. So that's where like now things like went worse because like now I'm thinking that like, okay, where do I start paying this money now? Because those posts, like they put those posts by, like they used, like it's not glue, they used dough. And if they use dough, when it dries you can't remove it. You have to put water so that you can get wet and remove it. So them, they went there and remove when it's still dry. So I don't know that they use dough like on the pylons. So they be like, if you damage the pylon when you're removing those posts, it's scratched, you have to pay. I have those invoices. I like, likely enough, I talked to them about that, like man, like I'm from this poor family, like where like I can't afford, if I'm using NSFAS, I can't afford to pay 40 something thousand. I'm using NSFAS. So if I'm funded by NSFAS, it means I can't afford to pay 40 something thousand. So they didn't like they didn't understand that, because I was dealing with it was this colored guy. He didn't understand. He was high, like he was shouting at me and stuff. But at the end, likely enough, I got this other guy who works, I think like he's the supervisor of him, I don't know. He took me to him, then I was talking to that guy. That's where like now we sit down with that guy. I explained to him well that like I can try to remove those posts on my own. So but I will make sure I don't damage the palm, but I won't pay this man because I can't afford it. So I was thinking, like, I was like, how can I tell my parents about it? It was like, they can't, if they can't even afford to send me money for here, like just supporting
for your
yeah,
food and
for
all
food
that
and
stuff.
everything. Like if they can't afford to send me money, it's me who's sending money home. So how can now they like help me to pay this one? That's why like now I started stressing, my things started shaking and stuff. At the end, likely enough, that guy like agreed with me. I removed those things. After I went to him and told him I've removed the post. I have to go and wash those posts now because of people who like did me bad. You see, the people like who will be against you in life. You will try to tell, like they will come and smile in front of your face, and you tell them, like they tell you like they can try to help you to do this. They try to work with you, and you see them like outside, they're like they're smiling, they want to work with you, you trust them, but deep down they want to damage what you've started. So that's what like I faced, but they tried to damage it, but at the end God intervened. And when intervened, I didn't pay that money. They removed everything, they cancelled that fine and everything. That was God. Like I thank God for that. Again, after that, let's say after 2 weeks or three weeks, approaching a month, I got some. I was teaching this other person in, it was Bramley. I was going to this place called Bramley, teaching the person. So it was the office of their parents where they work. They have this kind of thing that like this company that is registered with was SETA, like agri SETA, those things that helps improve skills and stuff. So they came to me as I was teaching the child, they'd be like, we're seeing that like you're doing great work. Can we help you? We fund you. We can help you. We can fund you to grow your business. For me, excited like it was my first time someone coming to me,
approaching you,
approaching
not
me.
you knocking at their door.
Yeah, not knocking to their doors. They promised me. I'm telling. They promised me heaven and earth, man. Like they promised me heaven and earth. That's where like I trusted them more. Um, I can say like yeah, even though like I say I forgive them, but deep down I won't forget what they did. They damaged me a lot. This is the one that like damaged me a lot. They ruined my life. Those guys. So um, coming with the story, what happened? Okay, they told me they're like, okay, Edwin, like we as like you're staying at the rest and you're paying this much money, we can take you as our son
Mm.
and you stay at our house. I was so happy about that. I told my parents about it. I was happy. I also told my pastor about that. He was happy.
Life now is coming
Yeah,
together.
like yeah, I I'm seeing, you see those expectations, like you're no longer seeing yourself down, you're seeing yourself there. Those expectations, like they, and also like when you sit with them, they tell you those be like, we'll help you to start a school, we'll help you as like you don't have transportation for your tutors to transport, because like Johannesburg is dangerous. Tutors like that's the challenge I was facing, because like you have to, if you are a tutor, you have to travel to
Yeah.
MTN to take a taxi to go to other places where it's dangerous that side. So it's like they promised me to buy me a car just to transport my tutors to run my business, so that like my business can improve. They told me that like I must go get the license because I was not having the license. I started like I was excited. Then I went to 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 take the license now. Start with the learners. Until like I finished that thing. I passed everything. Like by just 1 month, I was done. I didn't know how to drive more. Like until like I finished everything by 1 month. Like God helped me to pass this thing. Like, yeah, I was like, wow, this is great. If I pass my license, I have fundings, people are supporting, will support me to achieve my dreams. This is so great. I didn't know what was coming. Or I didn't know what was coming. So, likely enough, is that like yeah, this one like yeah, it really, when I talk about it, like it really kills me again. So but um so the girl that was teaching, because like she's the daughter, like I have to, you see, as a tutor, you have to tell now, like as you're staying to their place, I move for rest to their place, they come and collect everything, I move to their place, I was staying to their place. um like that's where like now that place is far from here at school, because like it's far, I have to travel, use transportation.
Where is this place?
Bruma. It's
Oh,
Kenya
okay.
Estate
I
Mall,
know,
like yeah.
bro.
So I have to travel to attend campus. I have to use my man to travel. Imagine like I'm using it's 15 rand from Bruma to here. Every day 15, 15, 15,
And the
15.
taxi doesn't drop you in Brown.
It doesn't drop me in Bram. You have to drop me MTN. MTN have to take another taxi that is coming to Bramfontein. So I'm paying a lot, like from my 1.5 of NSFAS, that thing. I have to afford, I have to buy food for my own. So now like the lady that I was teaching, she be like, as you're staying to our house, I don't think like we'll pay you full amount. I was like, how come? Because I didn't come to you guys to say like I wanted, it's
You
you guys.
approached
You
me.
approached me, but I was scared to say bad things to her, because she has power. She was mama's daughter, like that. But like if you do something bad, she ran and tell the mother, and the mother support her. She doesn't want to hear the side of the story, you see. So now she became bossy to me. Imagine, as I'm tutoring someone to pass, but
It's bullying you.
you're bullying me again, a tutor. Now I'm under you. Like it's like if you say I must come by 2 o'clock to your place, I must come by 2 o'clock. Exactly 2 o'clock, I must be there. I have my duties. I have to teach other people. I have to work with other people. Like also, I'm a student. I have to like sometimes I can delay you, that like I can arrive by 3 instead of 2. If I say arrive by 3, I've went now, like I've messed up. She will be angry, like I'm canceling the classes. Don't come today. You'll come tomorrow. She'll become angry. So that thing, like she, like that was the thing that was starting to happen. But because I was begging for funding, you see, begging for funding and wanting help, man, I will apologize even though I didn't say like it was wrong. And the person like who took me, it was a man, because I talked to a man, not to her. Now where things changed, I'm no longer talking to a mother. When I have problems, I have to tell her. Yeah, she have to tell her mother. That was another. If I have a problem, I have to tell my student, and my student know my problems. What like Edwin is suffering here, and this is the issue. And now what like I'm going to teach this person. This person won't understand me because like now we know like my
They see
secrets
those
and the
problems
problems.
in you.
That's the thing that like I was scared to tell her. Now she'd be like, Edwin, you like communication and stuff. Like you don't communicate. I told her like you're my student. You are not
There's professionalism
yeah,
between the two of us.
yeah,
We're
we
not
must
friends.
act like that. You are not friends, me and you. And I can't tell you everything. Like I can't just come and tell you everything. And you can't expect him to do that. I have to talk to your mom. When I send to your mother, like she'll be busy, like she have business, I understand that. But I have to go through, if I want something, I have to go through the daughter. That's when now things like it was a mess. That everything was a mess. And that's what I was alone. I was staying alone. You know, I was staying alone that side. So
You're
things
staying alone how? Cause like they told you to come
they
to
have
their house.
two houses, like two homes. So I
Oh.
didn't stay to where they stay exactly.
Mm.
They stay in their house with the father and everyone that is that side. Me, I'm staying to the second house.
Mm.
Yeah, second
In
house
the
with
same
another.
yard.
Yeah, with the brother. But the brother like, is always working. It's the person who goes out every time. Sometimes doesn't come back.
Is
So
this
I
a
was
black family?
yeah, black family. Yeah. So I was alone in the house. Imagine like I'm used to stay at rest where like there are people. Now I'm bored at rest and
The
stuff.
niggas with more malload.
Exactly, that's the thing. So you know, let's put it like that. Like yeah, it like after they dropped me, those guys, they be like, like they started by not paying me. They didn't pay me. Even today, they didn't pay me. I worked for almost 3 months. They didn't pay me
How much
anything.
in total?
Yo man, like I was charging them 2.2 per month um for teaching maths. I was pushing with them and like sometimes I teach more hours than required. So that like she can post like she's the person like who sick. Um she's the person like who she struggled with what do you call, I don't know the name of that thing of having water in the brain, then they have to drain water from the brain and stuff. Yeah, yeah, so she's told me that like she was suffering about that. So she used to get sick. She didn't attend school. Like when she's in grade 12 she have to drop out so that she can be okay. Then when she goes back she got become worse again. They have to drop out. This person was old, like was just trying. So by my time when I was teaching her, she was passing well. She was starting to get 88%, 90%. I think she got everything now because she's getting 88, 90s now. She started treating me bad. Like yeah, that's where like I saw that like I'm begging now here. Let me just go back to my rest.
Man, fast forward. How did that happen when you have this idea to say, I want to write a book, and the book disappeared from your hands? How did that happen?
You know this thing of trusting people, man. Like me, I prefer writing first because like I was writing with a pen. I write with a pen first.
Yeah.
Then because you can't just go and type, you'll make mistakes. Because like you're writing a study guide, you have to reason your work first, and it takes time to write it.
This is a math study guide.
Yeah, it's my study guide, so it takes time for writing study guide. It took me years. I can say years writing study guide. So I was writing with the pens. So after finishing, it need to be typed. Yeah. So I got these people who can say they can help me to publish the book. They can help me to type the book. So it means they will pay for publishing. They will help me to type the book. So they were typing. It was fine. Like they were sending the work to me. They're like, we are here. I was trusting them. Like when the book is done, man, like I saw flames. Let's publish the book now. They didn't publish my book. I don't know they took my book or what, because I end up seeing them publishing another book, but I was like, oh, it's fine.
Same calculations as yours.
Yeah.
Same everything.
Yeah. You can see like this is my work. This is my like my brain. You can see this is my work.
And they got funding for that.
Yeah. But I just chose peace from, not of course, like I gave them original, you see. My book. I didn't have any proof. There's no agreement to sign. There's no proof that like that's my like there was nothing. So I was like, it's fine. It's fine.
Man, with all these challenges, How did they affect you mentally and your studies?
Um, like this thing was happening at once, man. As I told like about fundings, they
Yeah.
dropped me that site. I have to come back to rest, and after that, imagine like you've been dreaming big now, and now you're disappointed. You become to stress. That I end up being depressed. When you talk about depression, man, like we you hear the word someone that like I was depressed. Take it
Mm.
serious. That thing, depression is very serious, man. That thing can kill. That thing can drain. That thing can finish you totally. People can smile, but inside they're dying.
Yeah.
That was me, man. Like by the year 2020, like I was dying inside. I was having also friends when I come back there because my friends know like you see when I'm going I told my friends because I was having close friends that I trust more. And they're like, now my bandings, man. Like, yeah, are you gonna chow money
Yeah,
now? Yeah, we
yeah,
are getting there. See?
yeah.
So when I come back there, like, my friends, that's where I saw the truth of friendship. That like, um, man, something called friend, I doesn't exist, my guy. Um, like we were doing same course, but what I saw, man, like they betrayed me a lot, those guys. When I come back, when I was needing their support, they were not there. So for me, when like they need my support, if they call me like Edwin, come help us now. I'm gonna, man, like even if it's 1 o'clock, like I'll be there for you, man.
Yeah.
But when I come back, they like I was trained, I was finished, man. Like I have to heal, and it was exam time. It was September.
Mm.
It was exam time now. I gained my book, gone. You see, I lost fundings, my book gone. Now it's that like I got depressed. Where like I needed my friends most to help me with course, to help me to improve because like we used to study together, help each other, pushing each other. Like yeah, with that team, we help each other, making sure that like no one is failing here. We help each. If you're not understanding the certain topic, but like now they started like I was having two friends. They started going together. They will communicate without telling me. They'll be like, let's go to campus, let's go to start. That like my roommate will come back and spoil the beans. Like they'll be like, I was with this one. We were studying. Like just study without me. What's going on, guys? Like after that, like I saw like these ones like they're not my friends. Until again I saw my roommate posting that like posting on status and other videos like if my roommate doesn't qualify for exams, I'll be happy. He even write the thing down like I will be happy.
Mm.
That thing when I saw like how can you wish me so bad? That's why like now I'm like let me remove these people from my life. I remove like I'm starting with depression. I removed my friends. I became lonely now. I fight with depression. So I have no one, and I can't. When I get sick, I don't tell home because I don't want to stress my parents
Mm.
about my health and everything. They must just know like I'm fine. Even though I'm not fine, I'm fine. I'm pushing. I'm a man. I'm raised to be a man. My father told me that like a man, we don't go down. We fight hard. We don't cry. We fight. So I was trying to be that, man. I was trying to be my father, but I saw like I was going down.
Yeah.
I was going down.
I mean, I cry.
I mean, like I'm telling you
When I'm
that
going through, man, I listen to music, then my
we
room I
cry.
cry.
We cry really, like, but you can't cry in public. You cry inside.
Yeah.
You cry in your room. Like you can cry in your room. Like that's a part of healing. So at the end, I saw that like no, it's not helping, my guy. I went to CCDU also attending CCD. That's my first time attending like counseling. It was worse again.
Mm.
I'll be fine by 2 hours when I'm staying with that people who are um doing counseling for me. Like after when I go back again, I'm depressed again. My guy, like I got sick in that way where like I can't even go to attend my classes. I have to sleep in my room. When I wake up, walk distance and I'm shaking. Like that was like I saw like yeah now I'm sick and like by the time I don't have man. I did my license. I finished my month doing my license. That I was not paid. My funding is finished during the month. I'm writing my exams. I don't have anything for the month.
And as fast as dropped you.
Like not yet. It was not dropped me yet. It was still funding, but like it's still the beginning of the month. It's already funded me. I charged the money for
Yeah.
license and stuff,
Yeah.
and packing my things, coming back to rest and stuff. Like those things. Like I don't have money to go to the doctor, private doctors. Like if you come to Vets clinic, they do help, but like they can't help you with depression. Like I can't help with that. I have to go to check, because when I'm sitting, I will hear my head here like at the back, like paining, something paining, my brain paining. But I'm still overthinking about what happened, trying to heal. So, but at the end, man, I'm trying like, yeah, I fought depression. It took me time from September to December fighting depression. I failed my September test, failing my September test. Now it's my first time failing my September test.
Since you were born.
Yeah, my first time failing. Now you're depressed. You're failing, and your first time failing, it became worse again for depression. The depression became worse. Man, everything just went down. I wanted to drop out 3 times. I went to my faculty. They gave me
Deregistration.
I hold the pen and put on it to write. I returned. I went to my rest. Again, next week I went back to register again. After I think like, no, I'm registering. What about what I want to achieve? What about my plans? What about my parents at all? They are proud of what I'm doing. I don't want to disappoint them. When I'm going home, I'm gonna do what?
Yeah.
Like, man, now I'm thinking like, I felt my September that's gonna affect my final marks now, because that was final, like it was more it was waiting more. So already, like, like you're a child for final thing. You have to fight for my 70% or 80%, and that's impossible if like you are checking. Final exam is kind of difficult according to accounting side. So I was thinking about that every time when I study, it doesn't enter like stuff. I mean, like I lost friends, fundings. I mean, the fundings for like from those guys, it was worse, man. Again, by the same, after that month, after like I'm depressed for failing and stuff, I lost my 2 uncles that like they are like, yeah, I didn't able to attend their funeral because I was sick. So I was still here. Like I can't go home and attend and come back. That's gonna be so again, I'm worried about them. Like this was just happening at once, man. That thing was just happening at once. We're like, yeah, I was feeling. I feel like I was feeling. I was not me, man. But where I got peace, man, like it was from tutoring.
Yeah.
That's where like now I started being fine. I became fine. You see, when I'm attending therapy, like you're not fine. Counseling, you're not fine. So when I go to tutor someone, that's where I get peace. When I come back, I'm fine. Because
you feel like there's something positive I've done for the day.
I've done for the day and I'm fine. I get fine for the day. Even though like I'm sick. When I go there, I'll be depressed. But when I come back for the day, I'm okay. You see? Like that's where like I saw like, no, tutoring is helping me to be fine. So that's where, man, like yeah, I was fighting depression and struggling to fight. It was my first time fighting depression. I didn't know what is depression, but yeah, man, I can say like, yeah, by sickness, like I nearly died, man. I'm telling you, I was gone. I also lost weight last year because wow, I was finished, my guy.
Yeah, man. Yes. It's the experiences that we go through in life that shape us into being better people, doing things better way. With my own experiences, um, next time when I publish a book, just want to do things a whole different way, man.
Yeah,
It was bad for me, although it wasn't bad in your way, but was bad for me. It was bad, man. It was bad. But anyway, this is what makes us better in life. With that being happening to you, uh, do you have friends now?
I'm a guy like I can. If I say friends, I'll be lying. I don't have friends. I'm no longer trusting anyone because